going live.
None of us will be there.
I expect the same.
I'm sad.
But that doesn't mean that a lot of awesome shit won't go down in SDCC. I mean, even though we are pretty awesome, we just won't be able to bask in the warm glow of everything.
No, that's their loss.
Anyway, you pretty much alluded to the fact that DC may have a lot of stuff coming out for Comic Con.
Yes.
San Diego.
Because we know for a fact that Shazam is shooting.
Yes.
Um,
I like the photo you found with Billy Batson and Shazam standing there
yes.
outside the convenience store, little bodega, and he's sipping on a Slurpee. It's cute. And in that then you even showed me panels of a comic that showed them walking together.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay, this is interesting. So it's probably going to be like one of those kid style buddy movies, like Iron Giant or something like that.
I don't think it's going to go that far.
There's a little bit more of a psychological aspect, seeing as how both are pretty much Billy Batson.
Yeah.
It's just Shazam has his personality because, it's Billy Batson.
Yeah.
They both have the same brain, essentially, so it's like his own best friend.
Which is really cool.
Yeah.
Especially for an orphan kid.
Yeah. But there's some deep metaphor there.
Yes.
So this is also we won't be seeing Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam in this film. That's something that has been verified, I believe. And
yes.
He is supposed to be coming out in either a Suicide Squad film or a Deathstroke film.
Or his own.
Or his own. It's still up in the air, but he's still signed on. So that is awesome. I have been chomping at the bit to see this fucking film, whatever it's going to be.
Yeah.
Because I think Dwayne Johnson playing a bad guy is something that you don't see often.
It's hard.
Oh, well, yeah, but you don't see it often. More often than not, he plays a good guy. I think Black Adam is going to push his acting limits as far as getting to that villain role, and I want to see how well he does it.
Yeah, and this is a wrestler that has adapted very, very well to the large screen,
Yes.
which is not always the case. I love Jesse Ventura, but he's a one-shot Johnny, man. He can play one kind of character, and that's pretty much all he's got.
I wish you would have told me I wish I knew you were going to be talking about The Rock, because I would have brought my sunglasses. And I would have sat here and taken them off and tell you how, extremely electrifying the man is. And, he was once the people's champion, the corporate champion, and then the people's champion again.
And he's back.
And he's
to the back.
To the back. To the back.
YouTube poop, folks.
Yeah, that's amusing. But I am eager to see him play this role.
Oh, yeah.
So what else is on the docket? You got more. I went off on the Dwayne
Oh,
Johnson
no.
bit. So what else about Shazam has been released?
And, you got to take everything with the DC films with a grain of salt because it's Warner Brothers, and the public will know exactly what they want them to know and no more. I love Marvel films as much as the next guy, but they're terrible at keeping secrets.
Well, yeah, but I think that also allows for some expectation and sets things in stone.
Yeah.
More or less. So if he, I think you told me that. Shit, I have one of those ones.
Gary Oldman.
See frequently. It's terrible. Mark Ruffalo.
Yes.
Has spoiled at least two
Yeah.
significant plot points in previous interviews before the film's release, way before the film's release, and nobody believed him.
Yeah.
They thought he was just fucking around. They were like, he doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's just trying to throw shit at us.
And then,
No, it really did.
no.
And he was probably sitting at home like, fuck. That's ironic.
But amazingly enough, Warner Brothers does a great job at keeping their actors out of the limelight as much, out of the spotlight as much, to keep the pressure off of them to release spoilers until like shortly before the movie drops. So that's actually a great idea because there's no interview pressure. Well, what about this film that you're working on right now? Or what about that? Or what about this? They don't have those questions. Why? Because they're not there. No, you're on the set. You're staying on the set.
Hard to get interviewed if you're not taking interviews.
Exactly. And then it's hard to ask those questions if you don't interview.
Well, from what you were telling me, Henry Superman basically spends most of his time mountain climbing anyway. So
he's just roaming the earth.
Yeah, so it's hard to get him for interviews when he's probably in Europe just hiking.
Yeah, Henry Cavill and his dog Cal.
Thanks to Warner Brothers, everybody knows his face. Everybody sees him. He's Superman. So. Justice League.
Anyway, that hard to get rid of a mustache.
No, it's just the guys over at MGM. They were just like
Paramount.
Paramount.
There's probably
it wasn't Bonds. Why I was thinking Bonds, which is possible. It's also somebody sold. Almost. Even though Tom Cruise is a Scientologist, is still.
Yeah.
It's like looking at somebody and be like,
you gotta separate people and their craft. If you can't enjoy something because of the person, I mean, there are obviously exceptions. There's exceptions to every rule, but for the most part, I'm able to. I can hate a person.
But you know what? It's beside the point because Warner Brothers just they tried to get him to shave, but Paramount didn't want to. Paramount didn't want to do it.
And Warner Brothers did offer them a great deal. We understand that he has to have a mustache in the movie that you're doing with him, and that's fine. But we need him clean shaven. I tell you what we can do. You let him shave it for our reshoots, and we will pay for the CGI to put the mustache back on for your reshoots. And Paramount said, no, that's your problem. No, you pay for the CG for your shit.
Wow.
And the movie's release had already been pushed back a lot. And Warner Brothers just got to the point where we're not pushing it back. So if we have to contract out 30 different CG teams, 30 different companies to do this, that's what we're going to do.
I think they should.
I
could have lived to see something more
realistic,
more comprehensive. I think it was rushed, and I mean, hey, kudos to them for bringing Joss Whedon to lead in. He can come in and action and stuff.
Yeah.
And the story was good. I think they're portrayed properly, but he did have to try and work with somebody else. So that's
the scissors problem.
That's the rough part. It's like,
well, no, that was a tape problem. Is what we ruled out. That was a tape issue, not a scissors issue. Well, remember we decided that the issues that we had with BBS was the scissors issue. The issues we had with Suicide Squad was a scissors issue. Cutting away too much. The issues that we had with Justice League is a tape issue. It's not what they took out, it's everything that they spliced in the order that they spliced it in. That was a taping problem.
They needed more Lex Luthor.
Definitely.
There was almost no Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
There was, but there wasn't.
Yeah.
I think I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I wasn't the biggest fan of Jesse Eisenberg's Lex Luthor.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Apparently, I'm not entitled to my own opinion here. So, this is not America.
Now,
I want a murdery.
Oh, shit. I knew I got off the wrong box. Hang on.
Now, I would have loved to see.
Not in the upper fifth, you're in the lower one. Come on.
I would have loved to see Michael Rosenbaum reprise the role. However,
I did like Rosenbaum better.
Well, he's the Flash now.
He's the voice of the Flash right now on the TV, and we are watching what is this? Justice League
Doom.
I don't know, the animation style was
apostrophe or Doom.
Yeah.
That's a first video.
But no, there's actually been some statements from Rosenbaum recently as to the odds of him doing another physical portrayal of Lex Luthor. And in short, not going to happen. You know why? Because they don't want to shave his head anymore.
That's fair.
He had to do it for 7 years, and then they brought him back in season 10, and he had to do it again. He doesn't want to do it. But there's something else that's getting talked about in Hollywood, only by the actors. Warner Brothers hasn't looked at it yet. But with the amount of traction that it's getting with the actors, I wouldn't be surprised if Warner Brothers did give it an honest look. And Kristen Cruick is very committed to playing Lana Lang in an animated Smallville. And when somebody brought this in for Rosenbaum, he said, I would love to. I wouldn't even have to shave my head. So Smallville might not be dead after all.
Sorry, Keith says my genitals glisten at the sight of Jimmy's dome. Just had to throw that in there when I saw an opportunity.
Hey, you don't have the proper lighting up, bro.
My bad.
Like, I'm feeling it, too. I don't want to look up, man. I'll be blind. Terrible.
It doesn't look bad on my screen.
No, it really doesn't look bad.
Well,
I think Keith's just really into your dome. I think that's what's actually happening
you're
there.
sweet, dude. I'll say that. No. Just go talk to Patty, okay? He'll help you out. I'm sure. You guys got a good thing. Anyway.
So, yeah, if Warner Brothers has taken a look at that and considered it honestly, we might hear something about that as well from SDCC. Now, on the Marvel side, we have Captain Marvel. We'll probably see some teasing on that. And, yeah, we have Spider-Man 2,
Yes.
which is currently filming.
Yeah.
They have started principal photography on that, so.
Well, that means you got to see that next Infinity War after very soon.
Yeah. Well, isn't it early next year?
Do you want to?
I should read something about that early next year. Maybe
January
next year. Or is that
That definitely wouldn't be because they'd already be filming it.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, maybe I'm out of the loop on it. I don't know.
Yeah, you don't get with the Marvel stuff.
I try to when it pops out at me, but
It's not gonna pop out at you.
no, not always. Sometimes it does.
You know, and I think that's kind of like them not keeping secrets. Kind of relieves the pressure. It like gives people something to see, something to know.
To gather the excitement.
Yeah, but they're giving something, but they're not giving the whole picture.
Just enough to glisten some gentlemen.
Yes. Yes. Didn't know my baldness, my ear baldness with
Hey, I'm catching up. I'm starting to thin out.
I still have this just amazing amount of hair.
Because you would look really weird bald.
shut the fuck up, kids.
Look at it. It's nice.
Keith says Captain Marvel's a badass. And then he said BRB. So I guess he's not here now, so don't talk to him.
Or
Be right back.
okay. No, an animated Smallville. I still need to watch the live action. I'm gonna try and get us somewhat back on track.
There's only 10 seasons of it. so-
Only 10 seasons.
Yeah, it's not a big commitment.
Not
He's adhering to the laws of the nerd right now.
Yeah.
Accept this.
I haven't had a day off in 3 weeks, but yeah, no, I've got time to.
You're working. Is that?
No, I
considered?
worked earlier today.
But I have most of the seasons.
Okay, if I had a DVD player, that'd be great.
Sounds like, yeah, personal problems. The thing about personal problems is none of my business.
You don't have it right on your computer.
Oh, I might. I hadn't thought of that. I wonder if I can play DVDs.
You still have that.
Yes, I just upgraded it. I'm so happy.
You should have it right.
Oh my god.
DVD drive.
I just shoved the new graphics
Hey,
card
we
in
don't
there.
even, oh,
Yeah. That's awesome.
Got it upgraded from a
I don't
760
know what you're shoving in where.
to a a huge upgrade. I think I had a 760, 780, and I upgraded to a 1060.
Right. So Smallville animated.
What?
Smallville
This is
animated.
still nerd.
SDCC.
We might
try.
see something about that.
I'm just the producer.
I wouldn't hold my breath for the Smallville animated.
It's a pipe dream.
I'm not gonna say it's a pipe dream. I'm just saying if they're gonna announce something like that, that'd probably be where they're gonna do it.
Fair enough.
Either there or Emerald City.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if not an animated feature, I mean, DC does crank those out. That's what we're watching.
Yeah.
And they do have kind of a shared universe with several of the titles. This one included. There's Batman titles that have been coming out. But aside from Bruce Timm.
Yeah.
And what else? The Teen Titans. They kind of
Not to go.
they kind of built a universe with these different films. So I like how they're continuing it.
Yeah.
But they do step away from like that and Harley Quinn, which was rated PG-13 if not more. It was more adults because there was some there were some topics that were tackled in the film.
Much like this show.
Yeah, like Harley Quinn, like knocking boots with Nightwing. Yeah, that was she tied him to it.
I need to see that. Just in general.
I mean, they don't show it happening, but
Obviously.
you get the gist of what happened.
I need to catch up on so many.
Like they show up with Batman's waiting for them and shit. And they show up and it's like they just got done getting dressed. So
Awesome.
but it's pretty funny, and I think the Smallville animated would be awesome.
I've always said that DC does better animated than it does live action.
Well, they've got
For the most part. I mean, if I had to choose between watching a DC animated movie, or a live action, or Marvel animated, I'd pick DC every time. But if I had to pick between DC live action or Marvel live action, I'm just gonna say Marvel's got to beat, in TV shows and movies. But that's just my personal opinion. Before you kill me for having an opinion, Jimmy. Because
that's how we roll, man.
murder
Gotta get
opinions. Okay.
Just trying to get with the times, man.
You're just trying to snuff out the last piece of opposition to your opinions.
Isn't that how things work now?
Just because it's how things should work doesn't mean it's how things. Wait,
I agree.
hang on.
So let's move on.
A little bit more.
Check out my helicopter.
I was
Words right there.
I was gonna say some shit, but I didn't. I forgot about it.
Excellent.
Have you seen my helicopter?
I've seen your helicopter.
These are neat,
No
folks. Folks, these things are actually really cool and a lot of fun. Don't play with them in enclosed spaces.
We're broadcasting.
If they can't handle
But it has a little sensor that senses, how close it is to the object underneath it, and will throttle up. Like there's no control on it or anything. But it's a lot of damn fun. Scares the hell out of the dogs.
I can only imagine.
It just has a switch on the bottom. You flick it on, and then until something actually stops the rotors, it'll keep running.
So are we still talking about San Diego?
Yeah, we're still talking about San Diego.
I think we got a little off track.
A little bit.
Jimmy.
Hey, sometimes you need a diversion. That's a great helicopter.
We're talking about DC animated and shit, and I was going to make some comments about the movie watching. But
Oh, yes. I have 2 copies of it.
It's a great movie.
There was a time I was hunting stores like I would go for anyone that I didn't have. I got had it, and
Live an interesting life, Jimmy. Doesn't make it sarcastic.
One of the latest that I really enjoyed was the Killing Joke. That one.
yeah, and that was I think their first venture into an adult animated.
That one was pretty adult.
Harley Quinn was a whole lot lighter, but yeah, that was definitely covering it. They didn't quite they didn't go exactly the route with some things that the book did.
Like the second half is like pretty much
The second
Yeah,
half. The
yeah,
second
it's
half
pretty
is
solid.
basically like page for
But at the same time, their interpretation of something could almost be considered worse.
Barbara and Bruce.
wasn't that the
It's like that.
wasn't it the same director who did Batman Beyond, The Killing Joke? I don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that I think it was. And the guy who did Batman Beyond has always had a thing for Barbara and Bruce. Like if you go back and watch Batman Beyond, he's like hardcore. Like yes, they did it. Get over it.
Wasn't that Bruce too?
No.
Batman Beyond was-
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who did
I
Batman
think
Beyond,
that's-
but I know
I
Bruce
think that's
Timm
true.
did do Killing Joke.
But I'm
We're terrible. That was
Terrible
gross.
nerds.
That was gross.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the
So
guy.
how do you explain to Commissioner Gordon? How do you act normal around? How do you act Batman around Commissioner Gordon? How do you fucking? Yeah,
I'm sorry, that would turn me into an 18-year-old nervous kid again.
Notice you had the signal on.
Hello, sir.
How's it going, sir?
Oh, ever home by midnight. Oh.
Where were you? I was patrolling rooftops, being vigilant for justice.
How's
I
I wasn't hanging out with Batgirl, Barbara, Batgirl. We were shit.
I had my hands full, okay?
Pulls out fucking grappling guns.
Fuck this, I'm leaving.
I'll see you in like 3
Don't
months.
you want to know why I called you here?
I'm the world's greatest
Not anymore.
detective. I'll figure it out.
That's gonna make Batman's life.
My friend invited me to go watch that in theaters. The Killing Joke. Drove to College Station to go watch that.
You know where I drove?
Where?
Right over here, the Beltway at 45.
Well, you know, your friend didn't invite you over, and your friend was in College Station, and I had nothing better to do.
Well,
on
a friend
Saturday
did
night.
invite me.
What was this friend?
If I say yes, that's better.
I know the truth, so no.
Is that better?
The hesitation tells me the truth. So, no.
No. It's just a friend. I can have friends. College Station's like a 30-minute drive.
Beltway at 45 is like 5-minute drive.
Yeah,
And a friend invited me.
Yeah, but did your friend pay for your ticket?
I can't remember.
No.
I've slept like once or twice since then.
Oh.
It's been out for what? A year or two? 2 years? Yeah. Yeah. Here's the crazy thing about SDCC. There's not much.
Exclusives.
Yeah. Yes. But there's not a whole lot of buzz about it this year. And to me, that's the craziest thing. And there wasn't all that much buzz about it last year.
There doesn't have to be. I think it's the thing people just expected to go to now.
That's absolutely wild.
I want to comment on that.
It's a perpetual. It's like Burning Man. Nobody talks about it. Everybody knows. It's become that epic. And I think in other countries like Japan and shit, there are probably conventions that are like that. People just show up. They know it's going to happen. Maybe
It's gonna be fucking great.
hey, pre-sales are out. Hey, go buy the tickets. Hey, we don't need to tell you what the fuck you're going to see because you've already seen it before. You're going to see it again. You really, really want to.
Or
So
we're
come
gonna,
on!
we're gonna force feed it to you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
With a fucking trowel and some plumber stuff.
I think Comic Palooza is pretty much getting us like
Yeah.
they don't need the press.
Which we didn't go as press this year.
They don't need the press. They don't really need the press for.
Yeah.
But I think they should allow press. Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, and
as long as they're conducting themselves in an orderly manner and being polite and not getting away with things fine, then that's fine.
which it's really wild. SDCC is like very, very stringent as to who they allow as press.
Yeah.
Because we applied like some years ago, and it was like almost instant. No. And I was astonished because I've applied for press and for a lot of different conventions, and normally it takes about 3 days after the deadline. But with them, it was same day, within a few hours. It's not going to happen. Holy crap. That was fast. So, yeah, now we're nowhere near that level. Okay, that's fine. I can live with it. I couldn't afford to fly it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yes. I think the flight was the most expensive part of my trip to Comic-Con.
Hotels.
No, Airbnb.
No. I don't even like sleeping in my car.
I would say if you buy anything, get it mailed back to you.
I apologized.
Yeah, and I understand.
Like 8 times.
Hey, I'm not. No, this is a lesson that everybody else should do.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're. Okay,
You got GP out there.
Should be advocating for this because this is something that you went through and it was a shitty experience. Not only did you lose something that, I was expecting, you lost some of your shit too. I apologize. Yeah.
But warn the GP.
Mail it back to yourself. I lost some luggage. And it was like $300 worth of exclusive stuff.
Because I'm sure there are people out there that know when SDCC is going on, and they go hit up the airports waiting for return flights, and they look for tags. That's probably what happened.
Real quick. Hi, Jose. Yes, it has been a while.
Welcome back.
Yes. We're back live. A lot less frills, but we're back.
I mean, I'm here.
Yeah.
A lot less frills.
He ate all the frills when he got here.
I did.
They are fucking delicious.
It was my memo. It was in the memo.
Jose says it sounds like we're talking into the computer mic instead of the boom mic.
Really?
Mm.
That's not
good.
Damn.
Well, I'm glad you guys
Just
are on
move
the
the boom a
up.
little bit closer. The camera could stand to go closer. I thought about moving it up. The boom normally is close something.
That Johnny hit me pretty hard.
No, it went down the wrong tube. Just died. Well, if they had anything else besides mason jars in this house, maybe I should just start bringing my own glass along with my own whiskey. Is that what I'm going to have to end up doing?
We have glasses. There's a whole cabinet of fucking
No,
glasses.
that's not moonshine. I try not to break out the illegal